I'm based in London and I'm a Google Assistant developer. I think Codemotion is really amazing conference for pretty much all developers, no matter what technology you're using in your daily life. So I'm a voice developer and I found so many interesting topics today. I visited the talk recently about voice development from Amazon Alexa, a specialist. Later I went to the talk from the Google employee where he was talking about leadership and management in the organization and the importance of that and the differences. So yeah, I think everybody who is coming here will find something interesting for them. I believe everybody, no matter what country you are living in, should do care about the next billion users because of course the main issue is happening in 5 countries, which might seem far away from Italy or Europe in general. But you should think about it in a global way. People there, they want to have the same high quality access to information. They want to still get things done using the best technology out there, no matter where they were born and no matter what they were born, they should be able to have access to that. That's why I think it's an important goal for every single developer. It's our responsibility to provide them their tools and to help them to bring that gap closer and to merge that gap. And it's our responsibility to help those people to gain access to tools, to give them access to content, and just to help them make their life easier thanks to all the technologies which we were able to bring to up to this level nowadays. There are so many technical challenges, unfortunately, which people in the next billion users countries are experiencing nowadays. Of course, the devices they're using are really out of date. If we are arguing what to get for the Christmas for our friends, those people are getting devices which were used by their relatives or by their friends, and they might be already 5 or even 10 years old. Of course, there is a problem with internet access and so many other issues, but I think there is nothing that can be solved if people will start really caring about these issues and trying to put their efforts in this direction and think about that, and think about those people and just think what can be done in order to help those people to solve those issues. Yeah, I believe that we already reached the really high level in technology, and now it's time to think about inclusivity, think about diversity. It's really amazing. It's much bigger than the next billion user. We have to think of bringing more women into technology, bringing different genders, people who are maybe young parents like me, to make sure that nobody feels locked out of the technology, that everybody is welcome here, and that we together can provide this inclusive environment so that we as a diverse community, all developers, can also build products which are in a way diverse and which are maybe suitable for everybody, for all types of users. Only by having a really diverse community of developers, again, not just next billion users, but also gender diverse and diverse in terms of parenting, in terms of financial diversity. Only by having this diversity in developer community, we can build this amazing community, an amazing set of diverse products in the world. I did indeed do a PhD in quantum chemistry, and I think it was a really amazing experience, which taught me a lot. While it might be true, and I'm not using directly those quantum chemistry skills which I got during my time at the University of Stuttgart, but at the same time, PhD time taught me to be focused, to be responsible. It taught me time management. It taught me to be able to work in team, to be just interested and curious all the time about all the latest development in technology and in science. And I would definitely recommend everybody, if they have time, if they have opportunity, to definitely pursue their Master of Science or Master of Technology, Computer Technology, or PhD studies, just because it will broaden your horizon. It will give you a really interesting perspective on the completely usual things. So definitely, I would never regret that I did that, and I think it's really something that will help you just look at the usual things from a different perspective, and it will help you So yeah, go for it. Communities are my passion. Being involved in Google Developer Group community in London, being a Google Developer expert for Google Assistant, I believe that communities is an integral part of pretty much any development role. Being part of the community helps me to keep my hand on the pulse, keep me to being connected to people we're building software for, so that we know and so that we know that people actually do need our software, what they're looking for, what are their problems, maybe what are their priorities. And that's why I think it's definitely important to contribute to the local and the global community, and just to be connected to people around the world, and also locally in your city, in your country, so that you are actually doing something useful for people, so that you are connecting with other developers, exchanging that information, and just building that knowledge and that excitement, so that you feel, that you are part of something really, really big and something really important. That's why I really enjoy. Of course, it takes time, it takes effort, but I definitely believe that being part of the developer community is one of the most exciting things in my career as a developer.